Hello, hello. Well, this morning I'm going to give you an update. I became depressed yesterday, so I went out and bought a hat, of course. This hat has made me feel considerably better.
But the problem is that it makes me depressed now. I have to look at this hat.
Oh, he loves it. Don't worry. I bought it mainly because he lives on surprises, and I'm always surprising him with my hats. So don't even listen to him. He just loves it. And but
So
anyway,
why are you depressed?
well, right now, sort of winding my life down up in my 80s, and
No shit.
I wanted to bring you up to date on the latest. I've almost completely finished the first 20 years. I'm just letting it sit now, and so that I can think of maybe other things that I didn't put in there. And my son is coming to Phoenix in a week or so, and we're going to talk. And then I will probably finish all the revisions and send it to him. Well, I went and got my blood pressure taken this morning, and it's a little high. It's like 160 over 80. 80 is good, but 160 is running a little high. Higher than norm for me, but I'm writing a very stressful memoir. So that I put off, that I haven't written, that I've tried to get out of, that I put it off till the last moment that I can and still do it. And then I've got 60 more years to write, and it's, oh boy. So I'm turning myself over to the nurses department here, and they're going to keep monitoring my health to see if I can maintain. I promised them a memoir in exchange, a copy, so that the little nurses can all study it.
Why don't you tell me these things in advance? You know, I could have had this in my mouth. I got it coming up through my nose again, right?
You don't know him, he's the Mad Hatter. So the Mad Hatter
I did not
and
buy
the Mad
this, folks.
are with you today.
And you wonder why I'm crazy, right? Well, I used to be sane until I met this person, and she convinced me that
No, I convinced you, I diagnosed your condition, that's what happened. But anyway,
my condition.
Anyway, we just had a meeting at the Westward Ho, and our owner from representative from back east, Rhode Island, informed us that they're this far away from signing up with the ASU sociology department, so they'll be coming have a presence here in the Westward Ho if all goes well as the nurses. So I will be giving my memoir to the sociology department as well. And
there's a good 15 copies right there. Oh, by the way, you people up there that are going to cover 50, stick with it. We can probably get rid of at least 50 copies just by hanging around this place.
And they will be monitoring my health and my blood pressure. I weighed myself at their behest. I weighed myself, and I gained 3 pounds.
I mean, did they ask you to weigh yourself?
Lowest,
or was it a behest?
197, which is very high. It was, fatter than I want to be, but I'm 200 now, so I'm within reach of the, and I'm going down. I assure you that I'm going to go down as fast as I can.
You say it, but you don't do it.
Endangering myself and my blood pressure, and so So saying, I've got everybody monitoring my health in here to see if I can proceed. And anyway, this is just a little update. It's easier. I'm not able to write anymore. I'm writing so much on my memoir. I can't do anything on Facebook. I've already found out I've already had a big bout of chronic fatigue all during December and part of January.
You never told me you had chronic fatigue.
Well, I was trying to do too much. I was trying to keep up with my friends in England and Georgia and Ohio.
Well, I have chronic fatigue. I don't like going to work in the morning.
Well, it flares up. It just doesn't, it's kind of there all the time.
I chronic fatigue on my because I never like getting up and
now take it easy here, old gal. You're not that strong.
Get up,
so then
go to work,
every
go
once
to college,
in a while,
go to school, go back to work, go to college, go back. I understand chronic fatigue.
You all know that he has a terrible affliction too. We won't discuss it today as little as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you'll see it, and the nurses haven't got him. They haven't got him roped and.
What the hell am I, friggin' horse or something? Don't you
They haven't got him been able to.
Oh, by the way,
drag him into the nurses. They got the appeal to his conscience,
into the corral.
Everything.
Get me down
trying
in
to
the corral,
get him into the nurses, so that they can try to work on him. But I've already informed the head of the nurses that he's an extremely bad guy that I'm hanging out with. I mean, stressful and.
Don't you think they already know that?
They already know about him. But
that's right. When I
the
walk
reason
past,
why I'm still making these videos
say hi, and I go
is because I have to. He's just like a tiger in the cage. He just paces up and down here. He's not civilized, so I have to do things.
Jesus, I went from a horse now I'm a tiger. What's next?
To mollify.
And I stretch my neck for a giraffe.
Try to keep him, throw him a bone or something.
Now my dog.
Well, you are an animal, that is for sure, not a civilized animal.
I'd rather be that than a reptilian, reptile.
As long as I have him on my hands, my family regards him as quite a big weakness of mine. I don't know how come he's got to be my weakness, but just because I'm trying to do something for him. Not leave him alone. So there's two camps. There's the camp that applauds me and
like to hear this one myself.
Tells me, well, I see that you're still working on Doc, and they believe in me. They think that, and then there's the other camp that says, well, she's always, she's addicted to alcoholics. She couldn't get along with any other kind. Well, that's true. I couldn't, I understand them, but I'm not sure I could understand any other kind.
After 8 or 9 years of knowing you, I have to go along with that.
Because
if I ever sobered up...
He even thinks that he thinks that if he were sober, I would just fall apart. I'd shatter just like a crystal vase.
You'd be making skin marks for the door.
Because his sobriety would be so intense.
I know.
So...
I get my back...
Well, I probably never
I get back my IQ
so
of 100.
As I understand it, he's continuing to drink, so that won't happen to me.
That's right.
So I'll be okay.
I don't want to hurt you.
Right.
I really don't.
He doesn't want to abandon me.
I want to see your book published in the worst way.
The only way
even in the best, I want to see your book published, even if I have to pay for it. Don't forget the rest of you folks out there.
Even if he has to stay inebriated in order to put up with someone who's so addicted as I am.
I know.
He knows that if he sobers up, I would not be able. He's told me many times I would not be able to take it. I know myself. I'm high-powered, and well, so there you are. There you are.
That's right. So here's the thing.
He's now
Here's the
sake.
situation, folks, if anybody's out there. I don't read her memoirs because if I did, I may not back her on the money thing. So she does not let me read the memoirs because she thinks I don't know how to read anymore.
That's right.
I'm letting her believe
well, he could
that.
probably read 10
I'm
lines.
letting her believe that, right?
Then he would say, oh, the heck with this. He'd find some reason, but it's really actually the state of his condition, That's why I'm hoping
That's why we're this hat.
the little
He gave me this
nurses
hat,
will be
folks.
able to get hold of him. I'll let you know. They do everything to get people in there so they can help them. And, there's old guys in there. There's all kinds of people in there. You mustn't be afraid of those little nurses. Some of them are right cute, too.
No, that's you.
They
You
take
got
your
the whole
blood
thing
pressure.
wrong.
And
You got it
his
wrong.
doctor cusses him. His doctor doesn't even like him.
These little nurses are not afraid of me.
You are
I'm afraid of them, right.
Right.
And then when they know me, then they're afraid of me. Oh, God, don't get this guy too close to me. Would you like to
So
hear
we will try.
Oh, yeah, right.
We will try. I would like to hear them try to talk him into giving up,
I kinda
try
like to
their
do that,
hand
too.
at it, try. Now, Kay, the professor, the head, now, oh man, if she got a hold of it. But of course, she's not going to let her get a hold of him.
That's right. You remember the last time. She said, why didn't you
I
come
love
to-"
Kay.
She said, why didn't you show up? And
she
you
is
said, well,
tough,
and then when I showed up, she
but
said, why are you
pretty,
here?
smart.
I'll be showing up at
So
my
these little
place."
nurses, they've got a good teacher in Kay. She's going to get them a little tougher so they can go out there in the world and deal with these old codgers like
I definitely
this,
will give
who will
them.
try to flatter them.
I will give them a lesson they will not
Oh,
forget.
yeah, he'll flatter them, tell them how, whatever,
Well, the
and
first
so
thing I'm
that
going to
they'll
ask
forget
you
all
is-
about trying
The
to,
first thing I'm going
what
to
they're
ask
trying
you
to
is
do with
simple.
him.
Very
and
simple
here.
question. The question is, why did you decide to become a nurse, and are you 18? Are you 18? If not, then
And he'll go in there and talk to him. Well, I watched abnormal psychology this morning, and blah blah blah, and blah blah, and they'll be going, so. Oh, he's got all kinds of little tricks, that he can pull.
Oh, it's good. It's on television. It's Maricopa County, I mean, what's that? I've been doing it ever since I was in college.
So these little nurses and the sociology department of ASU are going to be challenged by these people in here because they are cunning old artful dodgers like he is. And the artful dodger, who is that anyway? That's you. The artful dodger trying to get out of responsibility.
Now I'm in an old Dickens movie. Old Dickens.
Yes, the artful dodger.
I thought I
didn't know what
pretty
you
soon
were.
I'm going to be Huckleberry. What's that last guy's name?
Huckleberry Finn.
And you can play. If you just darken down a little bit, you can play that one.
Yes. So anyway, that is the end of my update, and there'll be more telling you how things are going. And I don't think I've had a stressful morning getting my blood pressure taken. That's always stressful. And
I tell you not to do it.
I go in there sometimes. I say,
it.
don't take it, and they wait till next time. But
Well, see, what I always
Anyway.
tell them is I was diagnosed as a white collar syndrome, a white, syndrome. So whenever they want to get near me, my blood pressure goes up. So I got them bamboozled.
Artful Dodger, what in the world could we do with him? Woo!